everyone. It's Angie Phillips, one of the co-founders of the Nebraska Progressive Legislative Study Group. One of the things we want to do is make sure that you all know how to find the information and stuff you need in order to successfully advocate for yourself as Nebraska's second house. So today we're going to look at how to review the legislation that's currently being introduced into the Nebraska Legislature. You jump online and you're going to go to the Nebraska Legislature website. And right there on the home page, you're going to see under the recent legislative information, there's a link to introduce legislation. You're just going to click on that. From there, you're going to get a list of introduced legislation. It's going to go in numerical order. So starting out with bills, so LBs, LB1, all the way down to the end, and then they'll start with the legislative resolutions, the LRs. From there, so today is the second day of the legislature, the first day that they started introducing legislation, and they have 91 bills introduced and 7 LRs introduced. Page, and you can look through the legislation. It's going to give you the LB number, the primary introducer, the senator that introduced it, the status of the bill, which obviously all of them are going to be an introduction right now. This will change as it moves into committee and then on to general file, select file, as it follows through the process. And then right here is a brief description. It's kind of like the title of the bill. Usually you can kind of read through that description and get an idea if it's going to be a piece of legislation that you're interested in looking at. If you scroll through and you see some information that looks interesting to you, I just briefly see this from Senator Blood on domestic abuse protection orders, so that might be something I'd be interested in. So I can just click on the LB11 right here, and that's going to pull us up to the legislative page. And then if we want to read through the bill, we go up here to where it says introduced, and we can click on that. Here's also where, as the session goes and the bill advances, you're going to find the statement of intent, which is a brief summary of the bill. And you'll also find like the fiscal note, things like that. Any amendments and floor debate things will be listed down here. Once it starts, once it gets listed to committee, it'll talk about public hearings, stuff like that. But right now it's just being introduced. So the best we can do is click on this, and we would then have a PDF file pulled up for us. So, yep, that's a quick introduction to it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to study group organizers